Now, our next couple took us to the car wash on Saturday. It certainly was not a chore, flying high up the leaderboard. It's Rockin' Robin's Joe and Katya.
The attack, the energy, the style. I loved it.
You did rock the house. This is a very tough dance. Well done. 3 words. I like you.
Good work, Joe and Katya, everybody. Congratulations, what an amazing performance. That's your first week, Joe, and you've got La Ballas on her feet.
I know, amazing. Very, very happy with that. It was great.
How is it watching it back?
It's good. I mean, I can just see the mistakes that I made. I'm like, oh, that foot wasn't quite...
What mistakes?
You know, there was a couple. But that's good. It can only get better.
Yeah.
And it went by in a flash. It went by. It felt like about 20 seconds.
Exactly. That's what I said to you. Enjoy it. Like, grab it.
Even though I couldn't breathe. We couldn't... Neither of us could breathe afterwards.
Watching back the Saturday show, I was like, we literally were like... for the rest of the night.
Being carted off, wheeled off. And also, Katya, for you, I mean, Shirley said, quite rightfully so, you bring it every time.
Oh, my God.
And I know you want to impress her, don't you?
Yeah, of course. I know Shirley as, you know, this Latin queen that's been an amazing teacher and performer and a judge. She judged me all these years that I've performed. So knowing that she's going to be the new judge on the show, I was like, oh, you know, it's not just for him. I had to impress her as well.
She did. She loved it.
So, you know, but we just wanted to do well, didn't we?
And didn't they do it so well? It was incredible. And I have to say, you talked about Ore's jive from last year. Had you studied it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd looked at all of the jives from all of the series over the 18 years that it's been on.
There've been some pretty good ones.
Some brilliant ones, and Ore's was fantastic. And he came along to the training room, actually, and sort of gave me
We had a term, didn't we, at the end? I was like, do the Ore kicks.
Oh,
so he knew exactly what it meant.
Because it's hard. It looks easy, and it wasn't easy.
It is really, I know, to do week 1 as well, a jive, the energy involved. Craig, I like you.
Yes, he did, yeah. He didn't love me, though. That's what we're aiming for.
Next week.
With time. It could take 9 weeks to make him love you, but
no,
when
I mean, I'm
does...
happy with liking. I'm more than happy with liking.
Okay. And this week, then, we move from that very different tango. Look, you went into a face and everything.
Did you see my posture?
Your posture
training's kicking in.
It's hard.
Goodness me.
The framing, it's like nothing you've ever done before. Nothing can prepare you for it. And it is just practice and being drilled.
And we have less time than you're obviously preparing for jive.
That's it now.
So
you've got to do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
How good you do it. You are dancing to Ed Sheeran.
Brilliant song.
Brilliant song.
On the Hill. Oh, intense as well.
Yeah.
I'm hearing there is a bit of a Scottish feel. I mean, are we having a muck tango here?
You've got to have a bit of a Scottish theme. It's. I think the premise is me kind of going back to Scotland and go back to your roots. And it's a really emotive song because it's all about kind of looking at the past and going back in time and. Yeah, it feels good. It feels nice, right?
Meeting a girl from your past.
I love there's always a little story. But this is good because you're an actor and that helps, surely.
It does absolutely help. It's a real blessing not being yourself on there and feeling like you're someone else because it gives you license to do stuff you wouldn't normally do.
But we had to kind of enhance it, didn't we? For Strictly Floor sometimes.
Yeah, and ramp it up.
You have to be like, way,
what sort of like panto rather than...
like a classy panto.
Okay.
like an old Vic panto.
Is there such a thing?
Yes, there is. I think I was in one of the years.
And are you pleased with how it's gone this week, Katya?
You know, I think what you've seen on week 1 from Joe and everyone giving him praise and everything, it's actually the result of a really, really hard work. You know, first couple of days were not easy, trust me. We were both like, are we going to get it ready on time?
I'm quite a slow study. It takes me quite a long time to get the steps.
So with tango, I was like, we ain't got that time. We've got to nail the steps.
So
Monday, we were just hitting it really hard. It was not an easy job.
So the carrot wasn't on the stick anymore. The carrot had been thrown away and we just had the stick.
Just get on with it. But exciting times because you're just behind the McGee and the Marigold on the leaderboard.
It's a lovely place to be. It's a great place to be.
I know it is. Good luck this weekend. Can't wait to see. Keep up the good work. It's Joe and Katya. Now we've seen plenty of footage of our stars in their sweaty training gear, so it's time to glam things up. For the first time this series, it's Strictly costume designer Vicky Gill. Vicky Gill! She is here. She is oh, hello, jumpsuit. Love it.
Comfy.
I love it. Comfy. I know all about. I'm really into big pants these days. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. Welcome back. I have to say, the show on Saturday, the opening with the pros, incredible. There's OT in white. Yeah. The girls are all in pink. Ta-da! Yeah. They're in white.
I know.
So clever. Everybody online wanted to know, how did you do that, Vicky?
It was a challenge. We all had a go at you know, throwing ideas forward of how this thing would work. But Katya really drove the inside knowledge on how it could work and how it should be. So we took Katya's steer.
Okay. So here they are.
Here they are.
In their pink.
In their pink, and then there you go. So it was all housed inside another layer.
Yeah.
But in the end, we agreed that it was right hand to right shoulder, left hand armpit, and they just had to spin and go.
Spin, and that's all in the middle of a shufflable change.
Yeah,
legally. I think so good. A round of applause because...
They did it in the end. They made it happen.
We want that on the high street, you know, office into glam party wear. Just if you could do that for us. OK, we're going to have a look at some of the frocks for this week. This dress, look at this, is Charlotte's Cha-Cha-Cha. There's so much bejeweling on this. It's incredible. Vicky, talk us through it.
Charlotte, fantastic figure. She's very close to a professional girl stand that we use. So she's got nothing to be afraid of, although I'm sure she will be.
Apart from the Cha-Cha-Cha, which is quite scary. Yes. Okay.
Wearing something, you know, very bodycon on Saturday night. We're starting off with a gold base. It'll become more silver by the time we get to Saturday night. Got crystal stones, and there'll be crystal AB stones on it. You asked me what SS was earlier, and it's simply size stone.
Size stone. There you go, people. Don't say we ain't educational. This dress is Alexandra's Paso Doble dress. Look at that. Again, look at the detailing. What can you tell us, Vicky?
It's not traditional. I think everyone would be expecting a red flamenco-style dress for their first...
Like Debbie had last week,
But not to be this week. So it's very sheer, one layer. We've got a little lining in at the moment, which I'm sure will go, because she'll need to be able to just pick it up and use the skirt a lot. Colours on the dress are, we've got emerald, blue zircon AB, and I think that we've got sapphire AB on there.
Okay.
Creeping in.
There's a lot.
Yeah, she's got a lot of crystals on her dress.
It's a nice weight as well. She looks fierce. We've seen her in training.
She's been really calm, actually.
Has she been really calm? Oh,
this week could be the week where she, the fight comes.
Rip. I know, he's let her have caffeine. OK, Queen of... Gorka, done. Queen of Sass, Chizzy is doing a foxtrot. She survived the heel in the frock.
Bless her.
Bless her.
Everyone in wardrobe was, you know, high-fiving her. Thank you.
Who's going to be fired? No, she saved the day. This is what she's wearing. Oh, this looks amazing.
Well, simple shape. There's not a lot of crystals on Chizzy's dress, not because we don't love her. We think we don't need it because the purple and the lemon's going to be very strong. There are crystal detail on the sleeves and the back, and that's a vitriol medium stone, so it's a kind of purpley green tone to it. So she will have sparkle.
About these times very quickly. Ruth's Charleston dress. Oh, Ruthie, go! Look at this. Eamon's going to slide off the sofa. Now, what detailing can you tell us about? Charleston,
hard for Ruth for the first major competition in the series. We've got splits going up, it's 8 panels, so we will see a little bit of leg when she moves, but not when she's standing still. I've cut it a little bit shorter. The gold comes over her hip and to the thighs. If she's a bit scared, we'll drop the beading, and and it can all be a bit longer.
I know, they get shorter and shorter. She's doing brilliantly. Vicky Gill,
Thank you.
Now, they might be our final couple tonight, but they had to kick off the entire show on Saturday. It's the cha-cha-rific Gemma and Aljaz. Thanks, darling. Thank you.
You bought your cheeky cha-cha-cha. You brought it, babe.
I thought it was just a little bit on the heavy side for me.
It was a fast, full routine. You produced the goods, so well done.
Gemma and Aljaz are here. You both look gorgeous. It's the milk tray man. I love it. He's climbed down the roof outside.
I don't know what they say, though. Do they say anything?
No, you just delivered chocolates.
This is fine.
If you can arrange that.
There's a chocolate.
Yeah, that's it. I have to say, Gemma, skills and props to open the whole series. And you were splendid. How much fun did you have?
Do you know what? I really enjoyed it. I was so nervous when we found out we were opening. Literally, I said to you, Dana, we can't open it. I'm too nervous. But once the music started, with the band, it makes so much difference when the band's there, doesn't it? And I loved it. I really did.
You could tell. You just sort of totally came out of the show. You looked absolutely divine. You got married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good do. Darcy did say, by the way, I know we'll have to do a wedding show. There's been so many. Darcy did say, you know, Gemma really broke the ice for everybody. What kind of words of encouragement were you giving her around the back before?
I basically said, go and break the ice.
Okay, thank you. It worked.
It is, you know what, it is so tough to go out there for the first week anyway, and to go out first, very, very true. And especially doing a cha-cha, because there's so many steps, it's full on, it's very fast. And I'm going to say it, I didn't really make it easy for Gemma for a week one routine.
You didn't.
Sorry.
Yeah, it tells you that.
Sorry.
Now.
Yeah.
But as I said in rehearsals, it's just the two of us. Just go out there and enjoy it, because we did it so many times. So yeah, we did.
So many times.
So many times. You just have to trust yourself and go out there and smash it. And she did.
And she absolutely did. I know. It makes it exciting for what's to come. A solid 20. Were you happy with those? Did you want higher? Did you even know what they scored you at the end of that? Could you
To be honest, we were expecting 40. I wasn't 20. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. It's all right. I mean, it's half less, but yeah, we'll go with that.
I was pleased that I was just pleased I got through it without falling. Yes. That was my worst fear, that I was going to just...
Me too.
Well, you falling. Oh, goodness. So this week, you're waltzing to this marvel by Josh Groban. Yes. Listen, everyone. It's huge. It's huge. That's not the song. Oh, is it a different song? Oh, you're such a wind-up. He's really naughty today.
Yeah,
He's always like this, isn't he? I mean, what about that does not make you want to waltz?
So lovely. It's been tough this week, hasn't it? The waltz is hard for me because it's all about your posture and your hold, and it's very elegant and feminine and just romantic, which is obviously what I...
You are elegant and feminine, romantic.
It's a difficult hold, and every time we're doing it, Aljaz is constantly saying to me, move to the left, move to your left. And I feel like saying, I am on my left, but I'm nowhere near it.
The thing is, it's such an unnatural place to be.
Yeah,
these dancing things should be like that.
I'm waking up like this every morning going...
With a cricked neck.
I know. That's perfect.
And how is it looking for you, Aljaz? Are you pleased? What has been the toughest thing to master in this dance? Look, there you go. You look beautiful.
Look at us.
I know, gliding around.
Let's just take a moment and... Yeah, like this
happy.
a lot. Beautiful.
He looks happy, Gemma. Look
at me.
He's looking at himself.
Yeah,
of course.
No. It's you know, to do the first ballroom dance, it's always going to be tricky. You have to master the frame. But the good thing about it is, once you do that in ballroom, the frame is very same for all the ballroom dances. So I was really difficult on Gemma this week to just make sure to get that frame right. And you know, it's always going to be a work in progress. It can always be better, but I love the routine, and I think we did really good in rehearsals today, so I can't wait for Saturday.
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Quickly, Gemma, have you taught him any northern phrases?
I have, Anna.
Yeah.
I taught you.
Well, Barry, where Gemma is from, is lovely, and I met her sister, our kid. Our kid. And that's it, really, isn't it?
Sick.
That's it.
It's sick.
Yes. Yeah, that was sick. Amazing. That's becoming a gift. Well, thanks to all our guests tonight. Tomorrow we're here from 6 for a bumper hour. Gethin is back up at Elstree. Nadine Coyle is on the show. Susan and Kevin, Johnny and OT, Simon and Karen and Shirley Ballas. See you tomorrow. Good night.